Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here. We said we were going to do some more YouTube exclusive content, so here it is. And what a game to start on. Dundee 2, Rangers 1. I'm kind of at a loss to what to say about this one. Just absolutely disgraceful. We should not be losing 2-1 to the bottom place team who have only scored 1 point in their last 6 games. Just absolutely disgraceful. Some of these players just need to get out of the team now. I mean, Windass, he scored one goal. He had 1 minute of brilliance and 89 minutes of absolute shite as usual. Miller, don't even get me started on him. He was coming out in the papers the last day or so about, Kashina not talking to him when he exiled him. Nay fucking wonder, because you're utter shit, pal. You've just not provided anything this year. You keep roaming from your positions all the time. I'm trying to keep a check of my temper here, but it's obviously not working. The game itself in the first half was a fairly fast-paced game. Both teams really having chances, where I would say we probably slightly edged it. We're trying different options. We're going down the wings. We had shots through the middle as well and runs through the middle, but we didn't really get anything clear-cut. The only thing that I can think of was there was a wee bit of fortune in it as well, with Candias put a cross in from the right-hand side and it hit off the leg of the defender and then onto the bar. But really it was routine saves that the keeper had to make, which is a slight step up from hitting it off target, which we were doing in previous games. But I think we had created enough chances for certainly one goal to go in. But once again, we just can't seem to find the back of the net for some weird reason. The front line is lacking something. We're certainly creating a wee bit more, but we're not getting that cutting edge, and that's been a feature over the last maybe 10 or so games. Obviously, Morelos went off just before half time and Herrera came on. We should have played with 10 men, to be honest, because that's what it felt like with Herrera coming on. The second half, he offered absolutely nothing, as did a lot of the team, to be honest. There was flashes where it seemed as if they were up for it. Certainly McCrory was getting stuck into the challenges. Declan John was fantastic going forward, but obviously for Dundee's second goal, he was certainly, some of the blame can be laid at him there. As for the goals, another two defensive, blunders, I would have said. Really, the first goal, it was a deep free kick launched into the box. Our players were running back rather than going to meet the ball, and it hit off the defender's foot, and then fortunately into the path of the Dundee attacker, who slotted it home quite coolly. Second goal, a really dogged play from Scott O'Halloran, who had just came on in the park, and you could quite tell that he wasn't going to lose that ball. Played a great pass right through the defence. John should have been picking up the defender. Defender got in front of him, and again, a very cool Cam slotted home goal by the exact same player again. What the fuck is happening? The board really now need to take out some ownership on the situation and really show some responsibility and get a manager in place pronto. We've all been wondering what's taking so long. What is their plan? We don't know if it's got to be some masterstroke and big name manager, or if it's going to be the likes of Alex McLeish again. They really need to get their finger out and get something sorted. At this stage, it's not fair on Murty. He's in a position where he never thought he was going to be again, so you can't lay the blame on him, but at the end of the day, he's the one taking charge of the team. Again, I feel that the players are letting the management down, and they're letting the fans down, and they're letting the club down at the end of the day. Some of these players, I think I counted round about 6 of them of the starting 11 tonight, played under Mark Warburton. So this is now 3 managers they've not played for. It's not good enough. Some of these players just do not deserve their place in the team, especially some of them week in, week out, like Windass and Miller. It's not good enough. It's quite clear that something needs to change, and drastically, and very soon. We now face a double header against Aberdeen, which the first game is obviously at Ibrox on Wednesday, when the second leg is at Pittodrie on Sunday. And I've got a real fear for the game now, for both games. I don't see us getting a manager in before certainly the first Aberdeen game, maybe the second one, but again, we still need to do due diligence on anybody that they have picked. There's no indication that they've held any interviews yet. But again, as I said, something needs to change, and very quickly and very drastically, because we really can't keep going on like this. We're going to drop more and more points, and we're just going to keep slipping further and further back. It's another 3 points dropped. We're now going to be, I think firmly in fourth place, depending on what results go against us or for us at the weekend. Hopefully, maybe the other teams will slip up again, but again, it'll be looked at a case of it's another missed opportunity. So that kind of wraps up our first YouTube content pod. It's a fairly shortish one, obviously, comparative to our standards. We will be hopefully doing it more and more as the game's on, and hopefully we'll be coming back with more positive reviews. But certainly, thanks for listening, and goodbye.